In this video, we're going to go through an overview of the male reproductive system, some key concepts, and the path of sperm. Most generally, the male reproductive system, I'm going to abbreviate MRS, is made up of organs and hormones that work together to ensure reproduction, or the creation of viable offspring. The male reproductive system has three major functions. One, it produces male sex cells called sperm or spermatozoa. Two, the male reproductive system also produces the male sex hormone called testosterone to maintain sex characteristics and sexual function in order to reproduce. And three, the male reproductive system produces seminal fluid, or sometimes called semen, to help sperm on their journey. So how is this accomplished? Let's start in the beginning, where sperm are made. There are two of them, these testes. They're filled with long tubes where sperm cells develop. So I'll write two of them, because there's one on the other side of the body that you can't see in this picture. These ball-shaped organs are protected by a sac called a scrotum. The scrotum reacts to bring the testes inside the body in cooler temperatures and away from the body in warmer temperatures. Sperm, in order to survive, must remain at a body temperature 1 degree lower than human body temperature. That's normal. These tadpole-like cells develop inside these long tubules inside the testes that can lengthen up to about 1 meter in length. And they are sustained by a hormone that we mentioned before, testosterone. If you think of testes, think of testosterone. This important hormone is available in small amounts in females and is key to sperm cell development in males and the sex characteristics that help males reproduce sexually. So it's pretty important. Next, I'd like to think of this epididymis. There are two of them in the male body. I like to think of it as the place where sperm go to college. The reason why is because this epididymis is where sperm mature. One lies on the anterior side of the testes in all males. Before sperm are prepared to travel out of the body, they travel from the epididymis to the urethra via tubes lined with cilia. Here they are, right here. And the other one is directly on the other side of the body that you can't see. This is called the vas deferens. And I'll write two, for there are two of them. A doctor will perform a male sterilization procedure called a vasectomy, which could be one way that you remember a vas deferens. They do this by cutting the vas deferens to prevent sperm from leaving the body. Before traveling out the urethra, in the penis, the sperm are given some extra food and protection on their way. Think of an organ called the seminal vesicle. Think S for sugar. Sugar in the seminal vesicle is supplied to this tube in order to provide sperm with the energy it needs to go on its journey. And second, the sperm are also supplied with an alkaline or basic fluid from the prostate gland here. There is only one prostate gland and there are two seminal vesicles. Just as you can remember sugar, S, from the seminal vesicle, remember that P, the prostate gland, provides protection. Protection from what? Well, the sperm are on their way to a very acidic environment inside the female. At least that's what it's meant to do. The purpose of the prostate gland is to provide sperm with the protective coating to protect it from the acidic environment of a female. Next, the sperm, before they may leave the urethra, have only one exit way. And this is also the same exit way for the bladder over here, which is not a part of the reproductive system. The bladder takes wastes from the body and eliminates that waste through the urethra. Do sperm want to travel out the same place where urine has been? No way. So, these two pea-sized glands here, called the bulbourethral glands, or sometimes called Cowper's glands, will secrete a clear, viscous fluid out of the urethra in order to clean the urethra to lead the path of sperm freely. Now, sperm are much more likely to survive their journey because of this fluid, because of what we call precum. And once sperm leave the body through a process called ejaculation, which only occurs when the penis is hard or erect, about 300 million sperm will be released. And this is to ensure reproductive success. Once they do, they enter the female, and the female takes it from there. Leaving at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, now the sperm have traveled about halfway towards their final goal, the female sex cell, or the ovum. And like I said, the rest takes place in the female. So what do we need to remember? We need to remember that the path of sperm starts at the testes, travels to the epididymis, where it matures, then travels up this long tube lined with cilia called the vas deferens, and out with the help of some accessory organs providing the sperm with semen out the urethra in the penis. Well, good luck, and remember that the male reproductive system is essential for evolution of the species, and that the overarching goal, reproduction, all originally is governed by the brain and pituitary hormones of the endocrine system.